Essentially, it's a big Dave takeover, but this one ain't feeling too great. So he's on limited word supply, right? He's like the free version of ChatGPT right now. So I've just decided that we're just gonna rant about things. Maybe some of it'll be really irrational. I mean, if you watch the kind of intro to the intro, you'll see that I'm already trying to fight an octopus. So it's gonna be a fun one.
Don't talk about my grandma.
I will talk about your grandma.
She's dead. They're both dead.
She actually, bro. Oh, the specific set of traffic lights on my route to work. I'm not even gonna lie.
Do you know bus drivers are actively trained to like forcefully drive, like force their way out and all of this stuff or onto the road and that? Like, look, you're getting paid. Settle yourself down. You're not in that much of a rush, and chill out.
One day they caused me to crash yesterday, man. I mean, my car actively tries to kill me every time I park.
Okay, I do have something to rant about. Easy on the throat.
You're about to say, bro, you want speak from the gut, not the chest, bro. Speak from the little podge that's left, not from the titty.
Bro, I got back the other day, went to turn off my car, and it goes, please update. What? You're a car.
Autobots assemble.
Why are you updating? Well, can I not drive until I go on a software update for you friggin' thing? Button handbrakes. Get in the bin.
Oh, it's so boring, man.
But not even so useless. For half the time they don't even engage.
The fact that I drive an automatic that rolls back more than it rolls forward. Let's just figure this out, yeah? I drive a car with so much technology on it, but the thing wants to roll back on me, and I'm like, what are we doing? My social battery is flat right now, man. Like, I am, like, you know when you're just putting on a mask to integrate? Boy, we are like the frayed ends of sanity of that right now. Like, I've been so, like, this year especially, I was like, we're not going to blow up. We're not going to go on our trademark rants. We're just going to keep it moving. And I have done, but the cracks are showing, and I'm like, oh. Welcome to the Perspective Chasers podcast. This is a Big Dave takeover. And I'm your host, Big Dave. And this is my co-host,
Hugh
very... Oh, you spun me.
Man, a few words today. Making sure they hear.
Oh, what? Hey. I'm not going to start making you have to edit real this early because there's a bunch of swear words all in front of you right there for stealing my gimmick.
I appreciate it.
Anyways, you know who he is. He's John, and he's a very poorly man at the moment, so he won't be saying a whole lot today, which is not good for me.
But it's for your benefit, trust me.
But if you see lots of jump pauses, it's because he nearly died, and we had to do some editing. So it's going to be a real good Big Dave takeover. You got a hypothetical before you start choking?
I do. Would you survive in the wild?
I'm a bear.
But this is what I'm saying. So if we was to put you in the forests of Scotland, how long do you reckon you'll survive?
Could have picked a tougher forest.
I thought I'd send you back to your homeland.
That's xenophobic.
It's not. I was just trying to be nice.
That's xenophobic. I mean, I'd be quite happy there at the moment. It'd be peaceful. I reckon I'd do alright. I mean, there'd definitely be plenty of fresher drinking water up that way. Be the biggest thing.
But in terms of like survival skills, how do you reckon you're faring?
I reckon I'd learn pretty damn quickly.
You'd have to.
Again, I genuinely think the right kind of area, I'd enjoy it. So I reckon I'd start thriving. Because I finally found my peace. It's what I've wanted for a long time. I've got my own land, my own people.
No,
I just make my own tribe.
I think if we genuinely had 24 hours where we didn't have any like distractions or whatever else, we would be bloody shocked at how much we could get done on a day-to-day basis.
I reckon within the first 24 hours, we would have got to the point where we're like, we can't use solar technology, so we're probably going to tear down a tree just out of sheer boredom. And then by the end of it, we've probably made a fire, probably made a DIY crossbow just because we were like, what else is there to do?
I mean,
what else are you meant to do in a forest when you've got nothing else to do?
I think you're greatly overestimating the ease of starting a fire in a forest.
24 hours is a long time when you got nothing to do.
Yeah, bro. I mean, considering I enjoy a lot of survival stuff and everything else, some people can spend 3 to 5 days trying to make a fire.
There's forest fires all the time.
Oh, there is, but they're in extenuating circumstances.
Just, carry a deck of smokes with you and drop one.
That's different. But I'm talking like rubbing sticks together.
That's true.
Like, if Dave was dropped naked in the wild, how are you faring?
Oh,
Other than bear shrinkage.
yeah, there is bear shrinkage. I'm not gonna lie, it's cold up there, homie. Bear shrinkage. Yeah, probably not well. Don't think we've ever actually manually made a fire, so
Mm.
yeah. Be praying for some broken glass. And some sunburned scholars, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
You'd never be able to magnify light.
I mean, considering I've got poor eyes, I've always got a
Oh,
strategy.
yeah, if I was with you, we good, but that's just me, I'm a bit screwed.
But then if I lost my glasses, we're screwed.
But then I'm losing my hair, so if I rubbed my scalp enough, I reckon I could get some reflections going.
Bro, just go for a jog. The chafe alone will generate enough friction.
I just generally smoke. No fire.
Just Dave doing a lap to the forest with a bit of freaking kindling between his thighs.
It'd get very damp as well, too. Like.
Very true.
Swamp. Anyways, moving on. Did you know?
Oh, it's time for Dave's Did You Know?
Did you know that wombats have square poop?
Do you know what? I think I actually did. Like,
Today I learned.
as ridiculous as it sounds, that's how I've watched a serious amount of like survival stuff and like all of this kind of stuff.
They have square poop.
They,
And it takes them about 2 weeks to digest.
I didn't know that.
Wild.
It's like a platypus could actually produce its own custard because it lays eggs and produces milk.
Mm.
But the way it produces milk is off of its hair, not out of nipples.
Yeah,
Bro, could you imagine sucking milk out of hair?
platypuses are weird.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that octopus has 3 hearts.
Hey?
That octopus also has 3 hearts.
Yeah, bro, the animal kingdom
Octopus
is
are
weird
weird.
as hell.
Irrational phobia of octopus.
Do you?
If I saw one, I'd be freaked out. They're just freaky things, man. They're just basically like underwater specialist contortionists.
Mm.
It's freaky, man.
Bro, their level of intelligence is absolutely
If one
scandalous.
jumped out of the water, I'm throwing fists. That's how irrational it is, bro. I'd slap it.
You know
Get out of my way.
You know they mate by ripping off their penis and throwing it at their mate.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're weird. I'd punch it.
Could you remember? Hey, you're fit. And then they go die.
Oh,
There's some female octopus from there like that.
they're wild, man. Like, when 2 of the hearts pump blood to the gills, 1 around the rest of the body. When they swim, 1 of the hearts shuts down. And that's why they prefer crawling than swimming, because it's like less energy expenditure. It's too much freaky deaky for me.
What is it?
Freaky deaky, that's what it is, bro.
Bro, the amount of birds that sleep while flying is as well.
That's cruise control, bro.
Yeah, but bro, could you imagine sleeping while walking?
Difference. I've got objects in the way.
Yeah, true.
They're like, God knows how many feet just going.
Bro, that would
You would get
so nice.
That's my point. You'd get pretty bored of just going, green, blue, grey, green, blue, green. You get bored. I know for us, we'd be like, that'd be mad. But we all get bored of it, man. You can be on an airplane once, you just go, it's blue, in it. You're well bored.
Yeah, but
So if I could cruise up there and just be like, I can't wait to land, I'm going to cause some madness. He jokes. Recharge, land, slap someone up, eat a dead antelope or something, go back up and have a power nap again. It'd be great.
yeah, bro, the animal kingdom is damn nuts.
On the real, we could just flip this whole Big Dave takeover into just this. Be quiet, chill Saturday. What do you do when you're sick? Well, you bring your friend around and just talk random nonsense until you start feeling better again. That's a Big Dave takeover for you.
Pretty much. I mean, like I say, if it wasn't for a Big Dave takeover today, this episode may not be happening, so I appreciate you to know it. I mean,
Just tempted just to go, I don't want to talk about our concepts today. Let's just talk about things that annoy you.
that would be a very long episode.
What annoys you about things?
What really grinds your gears?
On today's Big Dave takeover, it's a Big Dave rant. How long have we got?
As long as you need.
Go off. You know what really annoys me? Salad.
Gosh.
Chives. It ruins cheese.
Bro, the amount of different cheeses there are is just unnecessary, bro.
That's it. That's it. Officially, it's a rant episode. Let's go for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can see it's in you. I mean, when you lay it on me like that, and you lay down think about how many different cheeses there are, it annoys me. I'm already here for it. We've already had 2 within the space of 5 minutes, which is you get annoyed by how many different types of cheese there are, and if I saw an octopus, I would slap it out of irrational phobia.
Bro, I see a comedian. I forget his name at the minute because my brain is foggy as anything, but he absolutely went off at some bird in the audience because she got a wrap from McDonald's. And he's like, it is people like you that cause me to queue. I want a burger and nuggets. And then, bro, he rips into her differently. He's like, if you want a wrap, go to a supermarket or go to Nando's or
Yeah, but it's like people who go to Mackey's for breakfast, right?
Hmm.
And get water with their meal. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think 500 milliliters of water is going to balance out 1,500 calories that you just put in your mouth? Please. Please. That is the dumbest thing I'll ever see. Now, don't get me wrong, I get orange juice because my head goes, at least there's something partially healthy about this meal. But let's be honest, I'm just doing it because it's sweet and it's got sugar in it. And it's too early for me to order milkshakes. That's the only reason I'm banging an OJ with my breakfast from that place, bro. Like, it's so jarring. What are you doing?
Bro, I mean,
What are you doing?
if we are running a rant episode, we'll need to break at some point to run an intro. But before we even get there, I've got another one.
Do you know what? Let's intro this thing.
1 sec.
Oh no, he's one can't stay down.
This one can't. Bro, fruit juicy.
Where you go with this?
Exactly. Bro, the amount of sugar and nonsense in a fruit drink, yeah? But when you're gulping that, how quickly it passes through your system and things like that, like, you don't actually have time to break that down and all of that. So, like, in those little bottles of orange juice, how many calories and how many oranges are you actually consuming compared to if you used to sit there and eat that orange?
That's chewing though, bro. That's long.
Yeah, but bro, that...
Do I just drink some nice, tasty, tangy orange juice? Or do I sit there going, oh, I'll open it. And then you finally open it and then what? Oh, I squirted in my eye.
Bro, it's like...
So now I got an orange nail. I can't see out this eye. And when I finally do start eating it, oh, that's a pip and I've just smashed a tooth.
Oh,
so now I'm like this, bro. Now I got no eye and I got no tooth there. I could have just drank it.
Do you know what is probably the worst fruit to eat, but it tastes so damn good? Pomegranates.
Oh my days.
Much effort.
Bro, that's a perfect example of give me the juice.
Yeah.
Give me the juice. How expensive pomegranate juice is.
That's why.
Are you mad? They're machining that stuff, or you think someone's there going hand by hand, getting a little seed and going...
Yeah, but bro, they know how much of a favour they're doing for you.
Yeah, just... This little drips until it just goes down their wrist into a bowl. What are you talking about? Bro, I bet they don't even cut it in the machine. It just goes... There's something.
No.
They're actually surcharging me for doing me a favour.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you buy a pot of pomegranate seeds, we're gonna gouge you because we know you don't want to do this.
Yeah, bro, there's not even a whole pomegranate's worth of seeds in there.
It's like a quarter at best, but we're gonna charge you 4x the price of a normal pomegranate because we know you don't want this, folk.
Yeah.
It's like, but test me. Test my frugality right now. Test.
Right.
I will leave 3/4 of that pomegranate to rot just to prove my point.
Yeah, I think there's no denying this is going to be a rant episode.
What else do you do when you're sick?
Should we go get into it?
Yeah.
Let's run the intro. And in the meantime, I'm going to have a little coughing fit. What's going on, beautiful people? This is the Perspective Chasers podcast. I'm your host, John.
And I'm Mike Oxlong.
And on this episode, we are ranting away. Give Dave a second to recover from his own joke there.
Oh, so true. Essentially, it's a big Dave takeover, but this one ain't feeling too great. So he's on limited word supply, right? He's like the free version of ChatGPT right now. So I've just decided that we're just going to rant about things that we don't like, things that annoy us. Maybe some of it will be really irrational. I mean, if you watch the kind of intro to the intro, you'll see that I'm already trying to fight an octopus. So it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, there's so much to rant.
It's also going to be very first world problems, I'm not going to lie. No, it is what it is.
I mean, we live in a first world, no?
We do. We do live in a
I mean,
first
it is definitely a luxury to think that.
I'd say first world country, but you know,
My brain don't work, bro.
your grandma sucks.
Don't talk about my grandma.
I will talk about your grandma.
She's dead. They're both dead.
She ashy, bro.
Literally.
Cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter ain't gonna help either then, bro.
No, it's not.
Go on then, what's your biggest pet peeve at the minute?
The specific set of traffic lights on my route to work. I'm not even gonna lie.
A specific set of traffic.
I'm not gonna lie. It's jarring.
What about this specific set of traffic lights, bro?
Well, you know that in our world, amber means green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a specific junction that if you slightly mistime that amber, you get to cross the junction, but you have to stop the set of traffic lights immediately. And if you mistime it behind someone like I've done recently, you're then basically blocking all the coming traffic, but there's no yellow points. So you're just there, just like,
one of those.
sorry, gays, my bad, mate. You know, I can't help it. Or you just have to do the.
Yeah. So that's the one that I was gonna get to. Where it's like you just got to sit there and you like just stare directly ahead. Nobody else exists.
And the thing is, you can't do two hands on the wheel even if you already work, because then in your head you're like, I look dead. So then you intentionally just kind of go. But you're looking cool, but in your head you're just like, I ain't looking nowhere but straight right now. I just want to move so far. And then you look to your right. Oh, that's a bus. Oh, the taxi. Oh, two of the worst things to be blocking right now.
Oh no, bro! If it's a bus or a taxi, bro. Do you know bus drivers are actively trained to like forcefully drive, like force their way out and all of this stuff or onto the road and that? Like, bro, you're getting paid. Settle yourself down. You're not in that much of a rush, man. Chill out.
And one nearly caused me a crash yesterday, man. I was driving down a specific A road that we both know very, very well because we use different parts of it. 40-mile-an-hour road, and I'm cruising at 40. And he's in, the bus stop is like kind of cut out, right? So it doesn't impact me. It's my lane. Now he starts to indicate, and my head went, he's not gonna do that. I'm way too close. He pulled out. I was like, brother.
Yeah.
Anyhow, something stopped you doing that. As you done that, I'd get out and I'd fight you. Like, I'd bang out of water, bro. You can't be doing that.
Bro, I swear. Sometimes the people on the road, like, they make me lose my temper. So.
The worst one because it's stupid. The pedestrian that crosses the road without using the lights, even though they're 2 steps away from the lights. That's just so dumb.
Yeah.
You're going to go cause all this madness in the road because you can't be bothered to walk that far down the road to the lights. It's not even that far. You're dumb.
Bro, I don't know if you've ever seen the free spirit that hangs around at the top of my road that kind of plays with traffic.
There could be multiple of those guys, bro.
No, bro, you'd see, like, he's literally, he's definitely on some, and like he's literally up there dancing in the road and like waving it.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You've seen the guy, right? Bro, he is on.
He's on some, bro. He's on madness.
Like,
nah. Can't be doing that, man. You're gonna get yourself.
Yeah, bro. I mean. Do you know what? Now we've actually started on this topic of ranting, my brain's just gone like, It's that constant thing of like, when you're ill, you can focus on everything but what you want to focus on.
True. I mean, that's a rant in itself, being sick. And how jarring and how pointless it essentially is.
The worst thing is, I went on this rant like freaking a week or 2 weeks ago now, where it's like, I'm going to make the best of being ill, I'm going to show up, I'm going to still put in the work. And yeah, I'm going to do that, and I've still done that and everything else. But at the same time, like, it's getting pretty old now, man. I just want to wake up freaking not congested and with my throat not sore as anything.
Yeah.
Da 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 now, like.
I mean, my car actually tries to kill me every time I park.
Okay, I do have something to rant about. Eat on the fruit.
You're about to say, bro, you want speak from the gut, not the chest, bro. Speak from the little podge that's left, not from the titty.
Bro, I got back the other day, went to turn off my car, and it goes, please update. I think, what? You're a car.
Autobots assemble.
Why do you update? Like, what, can I not drive until I go on a software update for you freaking thing?
Bro, you laugh. It's not even the worst thing. So yours was like on the way back, right? So it just probably made you stop for like 10 minutes before you could go, right?
11 minutes.
I know someone at work pulled up to a petrol station to fill up, see that flag on their car, thought nothing of it, so pressed OK, started filling up their car, only to realize that they couldn't fill up their car because their car had to finish doing the update at a petrol station. So they're just sitting in their car, just like the whole time, just everyone's there like honking. They're just like, oh no, oh no, no. Because they couldn't move their
Yeah,
It disabled for like 15 minutes.
bro,
She couldn't
literally.
move the car. Imagine the dread.
Bro,
Imagine the dread. You're at the pump, just sitting there, and everyone's just like, what are you doing?
bro, the worst thing is,
My car's deciding if it wants to be an Autobot or a Decepticon. I can't move it.
bro,
What do you mean?
the worst thing is, yeah, that was at the end of my day. I just wanted to go in my house and everything else. And now, I don't know if I turn my car off, if it's going to mess up the update or what. Like, could you imagine you freaking go to turn on your car and it's just got the buffering symbol?
I mean, it's better than mine. Sometimes I turn my car on and I think, oh, it hasn't turned on. Great.
Oh,
Oh, great.
bro, so your car's push button, right?
Yep.
Same as mine, yeah?
Yeah, we
Bro, that push button is so stupid. Sometimes I have to press it about 3 times for it to work.
There was an issue where my car wasn't starting. And I've had it here a few times. I'll be leaving. I was like, oh no. But the thing that's annoying about it is there's no turnover. There's no turnover.
Yeah, there's no manual override.
An old key is just, oh, there's a problem. But this one, it was like, my button don't work. And you press it again, and it's like, the electrics turn on. It's like, yeah. I want the engine, not all the electrics.
Bro, engine, please. Let's just... Button handbrakes. Get in the bin.
Oh, it's so boring, man.
But not even... So useless. Bro, half the time they don't even engage.
For real. The fact that I drive an automatic that rolls back more than it rolls forward. Let's just figure this out, yeah? I drive a car with so much technology on it, but the thing wants to roll back on me, and I'm like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
I'm holding my brake. There's no clutch for me to hold. You do that. And you're failing. You're a car. Why? What are you doing? Not to mention the fact that I have wireless charging compartments that are bipolar.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it's just like swinging it's going to charge, doesn't really charge very well, but still holds the battery. And sometimes you'll be like, hey, it's not possible today. Like, why?
Bro,
It's just not possible. Yeah, why is it not possible? There could be a bunch of reasons, but we're not going to tell you what one.
you got Apple Play or Android Auto?
Apple Play because I have Apple phone.
I can't remember, bro. I don't pay that much attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
How well does that work? Because, like, if my phone updates, I have to completely reinstall Android Auto.
Oh no, it works beautifully. But there's a problem with that too. It's great. Nothing to do with updates. It's just the car. So whenever I turn the car on, it will connect. And then I'll be like, cool, pull my phone out to get everything ready. 5 seconds later, oh, it's disconnected. And I'm like, then it will reconnect and it will stay connected. Fine. But for some reason, I think it's mainly coming to yours, and there's a specific spot on said A road that we drive down. Normally before it goes a bit bumpy on a cross, as you're coming off by roundabout. They randomly disconnect and it won't connect again. It will just disconnected. And I'm like, okay, I'll just press it and it will reconnect and it will go, turn on your Wi-Fi, your infotainment system. I'm like, Carl, what are you talking about? There will be an option to switch on. Okay, switch on. Yeah, I can't connect. I followed your steps and you won't connect. Screw you.
Yeah.
Screw you. So then you're desperately trying to reconnect through Bluetooth whilst you're still driving and go, oh, yeah, I'm driving. Oh, yeah. And then because you connect to Bluetooth, it's 10 times as loud. Unnecessarily. Whenever you use Android Auto or Apple Play, it is always quieter, even though it's the same volume, if you go to Bluetooth. It just goes.
Android Auto is so glitchy and buggy.
It used to be when I used to use it.
Bro, sometimes it's just like, oh, like it'll completely reject it or whatever else. So then I'll be like, okay, cool. Stuff your Bluetooth. I'll plug you in directly. And it'll work fine.
Yeah.
And then it'll just have a complete hissy fit and kick it off and be like, no, I don't want it. No, listen to the radio. No. And I'll just, I don't want to listen to mainstream.
No.
Go away.
No. Or the fact that when it rains, I can't really see out my windows properly because of the glare and the reflection on the rainwater.
Hey?
I just find it really hard to look out my windows when there's been raining, especially at night time. Just the glare and everything just absolutely screwed it. It's so strange. It's wild, man. It's wild. Not to mention I have a heated steering wheel that takes about half the journey before it actually heats up.
Oh no, all of the heated functions in my car work beautiful.
The seat doesn't take too long, but the steering wheel takes forever. Then when it does come on, it's like, yeah. What are you doing? Like, there's no in between with this car, right?
Bro, sometimes, like, where it's been cold as anything, I'll try to, like, put both hands on the steering wheel to warm them up. I feel so, what's the PC word?
There's so many words he wanted to say, but he realized he couldn't say.
I feel so, ba-di-da. And I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to be warm.
And my sunroof, when it goes up, it sounds creakier than your back.
Oh my.
You look up and go, the car's like 6 months old at this point. It's a joke, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, I actually do quite like my car, but, bro, I also liked my other car.
I kind of prefer my older cars, guys. I should have just kept it.
I prefer the center console and the outer appearance of my new car, or my newer car.
Yeah, same here, but the way it performs, give me my old car back, man.
Yeah, my old car had a slightly bigger engine, had a manual handbrake so I could skirt. Friggin'.
Don't think I had a handbrake. No, I didn't.
But, yeah, any more rants?
Any more rent? How people use a gym. I'm going back to the one we were at last week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. There were things I forgot about gym pet peeves. And I think it's not, we were talking more about the misinformation. It's how people use the gym that jar me. When did it become okay to wear sliders in the gym, bro? When did it become okay to wear Crocs doing deadlifts and God knows what else? When did it become okay to do a really tailor-made, you'll know the product, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give the company exposure, a signature product within a company that I work for, there's like a real intense HIIT class, where you use treadmills and boxing bags and such, in Crocs. Like, what are we smoking? Bro, what are we doing? Why can't we just wear trainers now? I know that I wear funky trainers when I wear Vivos, right? Shout me, Vivo. Give me some kind of partnership, please. You're expensive. But why do we need to wear sliders and sandals into a gym? Are we lost our minds? Are we stupid?
Bro, I'm definitely...
I don't want to see your toe reaching out to touch the floor. Because you all wear undersized sliders anyways, because you can't size your feet properly. And you all wear socks with your sliders in public, which is disgraceful. I know that sometimes you do that. You're a disgusting human being. And especially wearing white socks with black sliders. You don't look good. You look stupid.
Right.
There's a lot to unpack here. I'm off now. My brain shut down for a minute, but it's just come back and gone, oh, there's so much I hate.
Full disclosure, I am currently in sliders with no socks.
You're in your yard. That's fine.
But this is...
I'm the weirdo being in trainers in someone's house.
Yeah, no, not really.
But it's more weird to be wearing trainers in a house than it is to be wearing your slippers or your sliders.
Did you ever... Sorry, it's a very short, quick tangent before you end this. Did you ever have this when you were a kid, when you go around to your friend's house and, like, there'd be that one friend that you have to take your shoes off?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now I feel so awkward. Like, what if my feet stink? Or...
these shoes I can't take them. They beef. They beef.
Like, that's like...
Yeah.
I can't now give you a doctor's note why I can't take my shoes off to come into your house.
I've got athlete's foot.
Yeah.
I'm not an athlete. So what? But if I walked in here and took these shoes off, you'd be like, what did I do to you, bro? Like, what did I do to you? Like, seriously, bro, that's foul. Like, I've heard you fall and I've smelled it. That's worse. You know them one there.
But like, yeah.
Why do we have to wear sliders everywhere though, bro? It's jarring.
Bro, so that type of stuff is...
Go away.
Yeah. Bro,
Go away.
People just end up getting too comfortable. It's like, have you heard... I forget what all the classifications for the generations are now or whatever else, but the latest generation
Boomer. Millennial one is it?
is Zed's the youngest one.
Yeah, so that is like the one after us.
Alright, those buggers. They keep talking about this main character energy.
Oh, go.
And I think that's this thing where it's just got OTT and people are just like, yeah, wear socks and sliders on this. And it's just like, yo, like, other people exist in reality too.
Go away, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, cool, be your own main character, but understand your main character inflicts on other main characters and just be a little bit mindful in the world.
That jars me. People bringing in massive bags into a gym. Why? Why? Why are you bringing your home contents into the gym? That's suspect. You stealing dumbbells. Why else you bringing a bag that huge into a gym? And then the ones that do bring them in, but actually have all their gear in it to work out. Why do you need that much stuff to work out? Why do you need 50 different kinds of resistance bands? Why are you carrying your boxing gloves when you don't use them every day? Why are you carrying your ab wheel when you clearly don't use it? What are we doing? And go away, bro. Like, you blatantly got a home gym in your bag. How about you stay at home? Stay out of the gym. Because now you're basically two people with that bag. Go away. Go away. I'm so over people, bro. On the real, I'm just snapped. That's why I've had enough. The way people park, the way people drive, the way they get in my way, the way they take what I want. Go away. Just get out of my way, man. Just give me my own gym. Just give me my own space. I want to be left alone now. I swear to God, I've had enough. Just go away. Bro. The way they drop dumbbells because they can't control it. You bum. The way every woman has to be doing Romanian deadlifts sideways in the mirror so they can see their arse. Go away. Do something else that's functional. How about you do normal deadlift? How about you do an upper body day? The gym that I go to, I swear, 90% of the ladies do legs 3 times a week and nothing else. What we do?
I mean,
you got a whole other part of your
I
body.
hate on women doing legs, bro.
I will hate on women doing legs that much.
Even to
What are you hiding?
Probably plenty of trauma, like every guy doing upper body.
What are you suppressing? Like, every guy doing upper body is just scared to do legs. And they get equal amount. They get more hate from me, quite frankly. Dudes that don't do leg day is a trigger for me. What are you doing, you upside down Dorito? Like, you're a reverse Eiffel Tower. What, like, you think... Oh, bro. And then they think they look good. You don't look good. You got no legs. How? Oh, yeah, wham, bro. One swift kick to the leg and it's going to be a hospital visit for you.
Their legs can barely hold up their frame.
You're a twiggler. You're going to get punted. You're just going to snap in the breeze. What are you doing? Don't get me wrong, I get I'm a genetic larder, so I have decent legs, but I don't really like leg day that much anymore. I used to be my favorite. Now I can't be bothered, but you still got to do something, man. What are we doing?
I mean, I absolutely used to love leg day, and to explain this whole kind of like mentality side of it behind it to you before. When like I was a bigger boy, I had really strong legs.
Exactly.
So it was a way of justifying my size. It was like, yeah, cool, I'm a big boy, but yeah, look how strong my legs are. Do you know what I mean? Like,
whereas now you lose some timber like me, and you're like, brother,
the moment you see a bit of definition, you're just like, ooh, let me amplify this.
I mean, I got a little bit of bicep, and I was like, it's upper body day every day, but I still do legs here and there when I need to. You know what I mean? But like, you can't be that out of proportion, bro. That's wild. That's wild, homie.
If you could remove one person, like one type of person from the gym forever, what would it be?
The gym bros, get out of my way.
Gym bros?
Yeah, go away.
Define gym bro?
No legs, all upper body. Go away. Go away. Get out of my way. You're just hogging the bench. Go away. Go on, start.
See, I'd probably definitely fall into that category at the minute.
You do other things than bench, mate.
Yeah, 100%, but I really don't do lower body.
I'm talking about the people that come in and just do bench and then some bicep curls and that's it. Go away. Be gone. You just clog up the bench. You clog up the freeway area. Go away.
Bro, people that take 5 to 10 minutes per set, and like they're not even doing like ridiculous numbers or whatever else. There's no justification.
Go away. The only time I do that is when I'm like 1 rep maxing. And if you do try to approach me, you're going to get told to go away. Because I am not in the mood to talk to you right now. My central nervous system is shut down.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Anyways, let's go off at the gym. Meetings piss me off.
Oh, bro, I see this really interesting
Jars me.
thing the other before that is basically like
And these are all things that are taking place in my life right now, by the way. I'm not just thinking of things to rant about. They're all things that I'm experiencing. I'm just like, I've had enough. This is a therapy session for me right now.
I see this thing before. I can't remember it exactly, but it was basically saying that like they took an approach to all of their They was basically having loads of meetings or whatever else, and they was like, look, if you want me to show up to a meeting, I want to know this criteria heading into it. What are we going to solve? Is the person there that needs to be like? Is the person that can fix the problem in the room? Is this stuff like a bunch of criteria? If none of these are met, or if all of these ain't met, I ain't showing up.
Pointless.
If they are all met, I'll show up. Otherwise, the meeting is redundant because we can't fix anything in the meeting.
My moral of my rule of meeting, and I've yet to be disproven, is that every single meeting I have attended within a working environment has not been one that couldn't have been an email.
Yeah, and this was their point.
Every time I go to a meeting, I leave it thinking, this could have been an email. Why did I need to be here? Why? And I've got one on Monday, and I forgot all about it, and I'm so jarred. I'm already jarred. To the point I messaged a colleague that will be in that meeting that's just complaining. Because I know how it goes. You're going to have two people who are going to be really sandy, and everything's like, Then you're going to have one person who's just ducking for cover because he's going to catch strays. Then you're going to have another one who just waffles a bit. You're going to have one that stutters his way through it because he's incompetent. And then you're just going to have me and the other person just stifling laughter because we can't be bothered to be there but free pizza. It's the only good thing about it. It's like, well, you could have just given me the free pizza whilst I read an email. Like, what are we doing? There's a waste of my time. Every single time. It's just like, I could be doing so much more. Or I could be doing nothing. But that'd be on my own volition. And I'd be left alone. And it'd be great. Let's have a meeting. Why? It's important that we're all in the same room. Isn't it nice? No. No, it's not. It's not nice at all. I don't care about any of you. Leave me alone. Yeah, but you have to be part of the team. Can't I do that from my desk? Can't I do that remotely? Can I do it in spirit? Like, please, leave me alone.
Yeah, I think.
Go away. That's the moral of my story today. Just go away, bruv. Just go away. Go away. Like, the amount of people I encounter on a daily basis, hey, how you doing? Why is it your business how I'm doing? Shut up. Shut up. My day would be better if you just shut up and leave me alone and let me just walk through and be unacknowledged.
Considering I'm ill, that is definitely my mentality at the minute. Like,
That's my mentality all the time. So many people I say hello to and then just talk to for like 5 minutes a day, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? Excuse my French, sorry. I held that in well all this time. Why am I talking to you? You add nothing to my day. Go away. Just go away.
Yeah, there is a lot of just noisy people. Do you know what I mean?
And the ones that think they're funny, it's like, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't want to go down this route. Like, you're going to be the one that ends up in tears because I'm going to come after you.
Yeah, bro. Normally,
leave me alone.
I try to have a fair bit of time for people and all of this these days, or at least when I'm good. But like, when like the moment I'm off the rails, my tolerance just goes straight in the bin.
My social battery is flat right now, man. Like, I am, like, you know when you're just putting on a mask to integrate? Boy, we are like the frayed ends of Sammy you that right now. Like, I've been so, like, this year especially, I was like, we're not going to blow up. We're not going to go on our trademark rants. We're just going to keep it moving. And I have done, but the cracks are showing. And I'm like, oh, I'm ready to sound off on someone. Like, who's it going to be? I'm ready. And I feel sorry for whoever it is because they probably won't deserve it. But boy, they're going to cop a lot. Because there's about 6 weeks of this year that's just suppressed. And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Who wants to trigger it? Who wants the tsunami? Because it's going to come. That's a sound tip on its own, isn't it? God damn. I swear, man, this podcast has millions and millions of viewers or shit. Well, there's going to be some ass out there that just clips me all the time. You know that? Like, just right there. They're going to clip that, and I'm just going to see that for the rest of my life. You know? Just me as a human soundboard.
Bro, there is going to be, like, once we actually have the time to go, or somebody else has the time to go back through all of these episodes and pick out essentially all of our worst moments, We are going to regret so
What?
much of this pod.
Best.
Depending on which side you want to look at.
I don't remember doing one of these and thinking that's a new low.
No, but I think the way that things can be like rehashed and rejumbled and everything else, like the varying degree of things that we talk about, bro, like
You're gonna annoy so many people, aren't I?
whether it be
We're
like
gonna trigger so many different communities.
literally, whether it be like something that we're talking about getting taken completely out of context or whatever else, like even when I'm making some of these shorts, I'm just like, that has no context whatsoever. That's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah,
I'm gonna upset everyone. Really.
yeah, we're gonna.
Considering within the last couple of episodes, the amount of random facts I come out with that are just absolutely inappropriate. The Caribbean companies and the lesbians are going to come after me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is a great place to wrap this up.
It is indeed.
Before I trigger anyone else.
And before I trigger a cough. I done actually really well to survive this episode. I
am proud of you, boo.
Bro, I am so grateful that you showed up for this episode.
Alright. I'll finish this off and give them a seed.
Oh, damn it. Can you rant for 10 more minutes or so? The seed for this episode is, no matter if you are dragging yourself through the dirt or whether you are feeling rough as anything, lean on the people around you, try to survive and do whatever you need to.
Get up again. Never gonna keep me down. I'm just giving you a backtrack for this, mate. It's quite cool.
You're so throwing me off.
But the one thing is a perfect soundtrack.
Bro, I have my own inner monologue. I'm so congested and like I can't properly hear you through my ear. And I'm like, what the hell? Why are you saying that? I'm just singing to myself here. Don't always listen to the people close to you. They may make you feel a bit crazy at times. But
I get knocked out.
oh, bro.
You're never gonna keep me down again.
Careful, because I don't. There's what copyright laws and all of that. So even if you are singing it poorly, there's chances that they can bloody content restrict. We definitely need to wrap this bad boy up.
I just come up with that song in my head. I don't know what anyone's talking about.
Fair enough. Fully original. But yeah, let me try that bad boy again. The seed for this episode is going to be whether you're ill, rough, or whatever. Lean on the people around you, like whether it be just venting or having them run some of your chores for you or whatever else. You haven't always got to do things on your own. Sometimes somebody else can carry the boats.
And the logs. They don't know me, son. Sorry.
And on that note, all the best.
ADD.
And we'll catch you on the next one.